From above this landfill, Ontario's garbage problem is plain to see. The province wants to shift the cost and the solution to the producers who make the stuff that ends up here. Starting on Canada Day, producers will begin paying for the existing recycling pickup system. The owner of this startup sports drink company thinks that's a great idea.
It's going to increase the odds that the product is actually recycled and put back into the supply chain versus put in a landfill somewhere.
How that happens is still being worked out. He thinks the provinces need to coordinate.
Being a small producer and resources being limited, it would just be great if all of the different jurisdictions had a similar regulatory framework in place.
The province had committed to a recycling fee, making producers fund more recycling bins in public places. For now, the idea is on hold, possibly over concerns it might act as a hidden tax.
I would expect they're probably going to find ways that eventually those costs will get passed along to consumers.
The province is also considering a deposit system for non-alcoholic drink containers, encouraging consumers to return containers to depots paid for by producers.
If I'm going to pay 10-15 cents on a container and I get that 10-15 cents back, and I know that that container is being collected and not going to landfill, that's the major outcome I want.
The province hopes producers will be incentivized to use materials that are easier to recycle.
What a lot of people don't realize is that just because you put it in the bin doesn't mean it gets recycled.
While there's a strong market for newsprint bottles and cans, there isn't for a lot of things like multi-resin plastics.
Producers can also make the choices to change their plastic or change their packaging types.
Officials say the plan to have producers take over recycling in Ontario will take 2 years. So Toronto is already looking for new landfill possibilities for when this one is filled. Philip Lishanok, CBC News, Toronto.